Hello and welcome to the series of videos brought to you by Topman Music, helping you with your GCSE music revision. This time we're going to be looking at the minor scales. Last time we looked at the major scale, we looked at C major, which goes C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. We're going to be looking at what we need to do to that knowledge we already have to make the minor scales. We've got three minor scales. We've got the natural minor scale, the harmonic minor scale, and finally melodic minor, which you will need to know for anything GCSE music related. So remember, we're always using our knowledge that we've got already to apply to learn new things. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to use that as our basis to learn these new scales. The first one I'm going to use is the natural minor, okay? The natural minor scale is that scale. It's got a bit more mournful sound, a little bit more interesting than the major scale, but we have to know it anyway. So the natural minor scale, we change three things to make the natural minor scale. We change three things from the major scale. Okay, so you're going to change the third note and you're going to flatten it, giving you E flat. You're going to change the sixth note, flatten it to give you A flat, and you're going to change the seventh note, flatten it to make it B flat. So that gives us the notes of C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C. So if we use our sort of general formula, that goes 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, octave. Okay, that's your natural minor scale. I'm going to do that with our tone, semitone thing, which should help us apply it across different keys. So this is C natural minor scale going up. We start from 1 to 2 goes a tone. From 2 to 3 is a semitone. From 3 to 4 is a tone. From 4 to 5 is a tone. From 5 to 6 is a semitone. 6 to 7 tone, and from your seventh back to your octave is also a tone. Okay, so that's the C natural minor scale. We got that. Root 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, octave. Cool. Right, next one. Harmonic minor, so C harmonic minor scale, slightly more exotic sounding. Okay, so you've got kind of like a that kind of thing. Okay, so a harmonic minor, we've got a major 7. So from the major scale to get C harmonic minor, we change two things. We change the third note, we flatten it, we give us an E flat, and you change the sixth note, you flatten that as well, gives us an A flat, okay, which remains, gives us this major 7, which is the exotic sound. So you get 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, major 7, octave. Okay? So we get that kind of exotic sound, okay? So, giving you the notes very quickly: C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, B, C. Alright? Now moving up the fretboard, tones and semitones, we've got 1 to 2 is a tone, 2 to 3 is a semitone, 3 to 4 is a tone, 4 to 5 is also a tone, 5 to 6 is a semitone. Now the big jump here is from your 6th degree to your 7th, which is actually a tone and a half. Okay, so that's 6th to 7th, and then your 7th degree to your octave is just the semitone, okay, to resolve. So the thing that makes it stand out is that big jump from the 6th degree to the 7th, which is your tone and a half. Okay, so that's harmonic minor. Last one, final one, is melodic minor, C melodic minor. The thing we need to change about C melodic minor, the thing we need to change from the major scale to make it C melodic minor is just one thing. We change the third note from an E to an E flat. Okay, so you get C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B, C. So you get. So in formula you get 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, octave. Okay, so let's use it up the neck. From 1 to 2 you get a tone, 2 to 3 you get that semitone, 3 to 4 tone, 4 to 5 is a tone, 5 to 6 is a tone as well, and then 6 to 7 is a tone, and then your last one's a semitone. Okay, so that's from 7 to the octave semitone. Okay, so that scale, the only other thing to remember about the melodic minor scale, which is a little bit annoying, is when you're playing it from a scale perspective, is that when you're ascending it, you play C melodic minor, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B, C. But when you descend down the scale, you play C natural minor, C, B flat, A flat, G, F, E flat, D, C. Now that is only from a kind of exam perspective. It doesn't always mean that you have to do that if you're improvising or you're writing something with it. It just does come up as something that, strictly speaking, you do need to descent down the natural minor, alright? Now hopefully that's not too confusing. There will be some handouts and printouts with this lesson to help you memorise those formulas for all the scales. Do try and use them a little bit if you can, and try and obviously memorise the formulas and get used to relating them to what you already know. The most important thing you can do is use what you already know about the major scale and relate it to your minor scale. That way you should learn a lot better and more effectively. Alright, until next time, keep working hard. Alright.